Oh, there's the music. Hi everybody. There we go. Oh yeah, just a quick little. All right. So before we get going, there's gonna be an extended break in the middle of stream, maybe towards the first half. We were over at a family birthday party. Hovercat and Little Toadette are still there. We drove separate because it started before I got off work. Emotional damage suffered. So when they get home, I'm gonna step away, help Little Toadette get ready for bed, and then we'll be back for more. So the to-do list has gotten short. It's really lessening, in smallening, which is great. There's nothing worth binging on. Like, it's not a matter of I will hate myself if I do this. It's a matter of why bother? Like, if it was like a cheesecake or like charcuterie. Mac, thank you for the tier 1 sub. 20 months. It's almost a year.
All your months belong to me.
Is that audible? Can anyone hear that? I can barely hear it. Let's see, if I crank up the speakers or the headphone volume. Well, yeah, double, because I want to hear it too. Does this get like louder for anyone if I do this? That's still the same volume for you guys, right? Okay. Well, you heard the music didn't get louder. The music didn't get any louder, was my question. I want to make sure that I understand the hierarchy of audio. So if I adjust the desktop volume for the computer, that does not affect the capture volume. So if I just want things louder for me only, I can just adjust it there. You'd think I would know this. How long have I been streaming? How long? 7 years. Well, I guess I haven't been streaming for 7 years. I've had an account for 7 years. Why did I make an account? It was probably Twitch Plays Pokemon.
Make computer say funny thing.
Oh, there it goes. All right. So most of what is remaining is some quality of life stuff, and then some decisions on which modules go in which treasure chest. I would like to have a different way of having items in the field beyond just treasure chest. Like, I want to hide items in other things. Like, this is a breakable box. Maybe it's got some money in it. Maybe it's got some items in it. Maybe it's got an enemy in it. You don't know until you open it up. Go around, smash boxes. Do it. You won't. So yeah, that's one thing. Respawn. Right. If we go to A. All right. So there's an enemy on the field down here, right? Let's say you defeat this Piggle in Mortal Kombat, and then you walk over into the next area, and then you walk back. I think that Piggle should not have respawned. I forgot I gotta fix this. These are top level and they shouldn't be. The lizards are back. Okay, put that one there. Put that one. Oh, nope. I just grabbed the meshes. Don't want to do that. I've gone back and forth about how to implement some of this stuff, and I'm okay with what I've landed on at this point. Part of the issue is it's like you want to have this zone move with the pig, right? You want to have the patrolling, like if I move the pig a little bit to the right, I want his zone of command to move with him when I'm in the editor. But when I'm in the game and he's walking around, I don't want it to do that. I want it to stay put. So there's something to that that's silly and weird to work around. Okay, there we go. So how are we going to implement this? Oh, also, we probably need a room in here, like a mini tutorial room. Basically, a room that's going to tell the player, hey, welcome to the game. This is a demo. Normally, there's a tutorial that happens before this. You get the abridged version. Here are the controls, and here's what a gear is. Good luck. Here's how you talk to a person. And that's it. That's the idea, at least. And that will also make sure you don't get back into the unfinished hub. I'm not sure. I kind of want the hub to be available in the real demo, like the Steam demo. But it's important we kind of get moving on this beforehand. All right. So let's say here's how the respawn is going to work. You're in room A, and we're going to maintain a list of rooms you've recently been in. So we put A on the list. You go to room B, we put B on the list. You go to room C, we're going to keep a history of, let's say, up to 2. So we knock A off the list, and now it's just B and C. Now you go back to room B, so that puts B on the list and takes the first B off the list, so now our list is C, B. Now you go to room A, A is not on the list. If a room is not on the list already, enemies can spawn. If it is on the list already, then we block anything with an encounter zone. I want to check and make sure we're not using encounter zone poorly. Do a search on the entire project for encounter zone. I like using VS Code for searching. This is barely even late. We haven't really started. I still have to do getting little Toadette ready for bed when she gets back. But I was able to go ahead and start the stream now, and then we'll really get going later. So let's see here. So we would want to do like this. Search it this way. Is that right? That's weird. That can't be everything. For instance, A, B, C, F, G. Room I know has some encounters. Why aren't they showing up? Also, that shouldn't be top level. Also, that shouldn't be top level. Oh, because it's Encounter Zone 2. Okay, so I want to search for just Encounter Zone. That should be our full list of encounters. I'm so late. Okay, so things that have encounter zones. A has 2. Tracks. B has 2. C has 2. Yep. F has 4. Yeah, I think that's right. G has 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I, inside the cave, 2. J, 1. K, 2. N, yeah, a bunch. B. B again. Oh, wait, that's a test scene. Oh, man. Should we look at that test scene? That's an old one. Oh, look at this place. Look at this place. Isn't it neat? Oh, we gotta run around in this place and see how terrible it is. Does it even work? Well, cool. Oops, you're dead. Get deaded, nerd. Oh yeah, I guess I need to... Oh man, look at this. Remember this texture? Oh man, it's bright. This. So many ideas. And then I started running into immediate problems with like, wait a second. How does a 3D game work? What if you can't see the player? Uh-oh. This one I really like, this little tree stump section. Oh. This little right here. So dumb. And then that's how you'd get up here. Wow. This is our little test playground. Spent a lot of time programming these little grass tufts that we aren't using anymore at all. But maybe we should. Maybe we should consider that. Oh, there's candy striping everywhere. Where does this even go? Oh. Haven't been here for a while. The void. Alright, well anyway. Fun little walk down memory lane there. Alright. Encounter Manager should be the one that manages this. Is Encounter Manager a global? Maybe if I spell it right. No, but it is a property of a global that we can access anywhere. So it would make sense to have the code here. So this will store, I don't know, like a list of which enemies we've defeated keyed by scene, I guess. So we want to maintain a list. It's an array because we need the order matters. We're gonna do first in, first out. We're gonna queue things. Whenever a battle is completed, I guess we want to have the fully qualified actor? I guess so. The actor that is defeated. But only if it was from an encounter zone? Because what if it's a scripted fight? Well, no, if the enemy gets poofed, if we call poof on the actor, then yeah, that actor should not respawn. Unless we've been 2 screens away. That's the rule. That's the rule. If you go 2 screens away, then it will respawn. And that allows us to do closets. For instance, the waterfall. If you're in the area in front of the waterfall, you kill an enemy. If you dip into the behind the waterfall room and then come back, the enemy's still gone. But if you go somewhere else where you can get 2 areas deep and then come back, then yeah, they're respawned. And by recycling elements in the queue, you can go back and forth. Thank you for the follow. All follows are anonymous. Welcome. Hope you enjoy me doing this for the rest of the night. Yeah, I think that's the way we're gonna do it. Lost in the tall trees. Maybe we should have some kind of command to blacklist categories. A command to change the weight of categories. Now there's a command. Like you spend some points and you can increase or decrease the weight of a category while it's active. Yeah, every time SNES games comes up, you pay to increase the weight of it. Hey, Abram. It's going really good. I've been starting to try playthroughs. Not on stream, because I want to have a lot of secret stuff. I want there to be lots of surprises for people that play it for the first time. Imagine. You were ready. You were primed. It was Metroid Prime. Okay. So we pass in the actor. How can we get the qualified... Actually, I know how. Scene Manager. Scene Manager does a fun little thing where we save the gear states. Get path to. Okay, room.get path to. So what is room? Room is current scene. Okay, scene manager.current scene. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have a function log fight as complete. Takes in the actor. Comment. This is to prevent enemies from respawning if you leave and re-enter. Enemies will respawn if you go 2 rooms away. All right, so we want to log a fight as complete. We're gonna do current scene, scene manager.current scene. Dot path to the actor. Okay. We're gonna call that actor path. And we're just gonna have it print that for now. If it was a successful fight, then log fight is complete. If we run away, don't do it. Donko Banzooey. Gosh, it really is. It really is just that, isn't it? It really looks like it. Now, I'm not expecting a true Donko Banzooie experience because it seems to be not any sort of unlockable moves. Unless you count the skill tree, I guess that's rough. But like the idea, I just want Banjo-Tooie again, but cleaner. Okay, did we log that? Enemies, pig actor 2. Perfect. We also need to get what scene we are in. We can bring it back. 50K! What can you do with 50K? You could add more lizards. You could add another set of lizards. I mean, we already got 6 lizards going on in the intro. On room load? No. It'd be like fade to new room stuff. Yeah, room key. I want to know what the current room key is. Room key. Current room key. Okay. So in addition to this, also print current room key from Scene Manager. Oh, it's not just the room key, is it? Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe that's enough. 6. Add 2 lizards. Well, the fact of the matter is that the added lizards is like a swarm of. Well, no, it is 1 lizard each time. I've redeemed it. That's a great question. All right, here we go. Yeah, we get O1A. That's perfect. That is what I need. Okay, so close that. We have the actor path and the key. The key of the room is going to be the key in our list. So we're going to check to see how are we going to do this. Zoom in so we can really get into the code. Room fights is the list of finished battles, filter it, say matching room fights. Filter it, we're gonna have a special property called key equals the current room key. Now, if matching room fights. Well, we're gonna have a new room fights is gonna be an object with a key of. This is gonna be the shape of the object, and paths is gonna be an empty list. But if we already have it in our list, change the intro sequence and request that it can run Doom. Ugh. Ugh. Doom and Paper Robot do have something in common. Gotta make sure the internal project name is not still Dabbletails. Because that affects how save data is stored and stuff. I have to add Doom. They're both violent. They're very violent. The way that the camera works, the type of camera it is a very weird one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the terminology correct, I think, frustrum camera or something along those lines. And the idea is it's kind of like perspective, but it's a shifted. So look straight at like some corners in your room. If you look straight at it, you will notice that the lines are vertical. But if you look up towards like the top of a corner, or maybe like the middle of a wall, the middle of the top of a wall, you'll notice that it's kind of like the lines are converging at the distance as you're looking up. So they're not like, if you were to flatten that in your eye, it's like, well, now you got diagonal lines. But when you look straight, they're horizontal. If you look down, they're kind of diagonal the opposite way. That's just the nature of the vanishing point. But what I want in my game is I want that lovely, oops, yeah. I want vertical lines to be vertical, with some exceptions. Occasionally I'll twist the camera around. And you'll, if you notice in this game, that is what we've got going on. Vertical lines in the world are vertical, regardless of whether they are up high or down low, even though we're not eye level with the player. And that's the magic. It's basically like a zoomed in perspective, but zoomed in on a non-centered thingy bopper. Frustrum. That might not be the word. Anyway. If we find a match, then Room Fights is our match. Okay, so now we have Room Fights. So now we're gonna add it to our paths by saying Room Fights dot get paths. Append the actor path to tell it, hey, we have just defeated that actor. And then let's print all of our finished battles. So let's finish 3 battles, let's say, real quick. 2 in room A, 1 in room B, and see what our output is. Go into speed mode here. I should have playing the game at quintuple speed, just a built-in mechanic that you're allowed to do, just to really, really make the speed runs hard to optimize. It's like good luck reacting at this speed. All right, what do we got here? It's empty. Dang it! Why is it empty? Because I didn't set it. Because I didn't set the value after this. Okay, finished battles. Append our fights. There we go. That's all I need. Super speed. It'd be really funny if this was just an option in the game. Like, do you want the text mode to be slow, normal, fast, or very fast? And then someone will say, I want very fast. I'm a fast reader. And then this is what happens to the entire game. Yay, okay, we have... Why does it have this? What does that imply? Oh, that's escapes. That's the escape symbol? Okay, whatever. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Why is it that? Why is it the way it is? I'm sure it's fine. Like fast text, yeah, everybody does. 2, 3, and 2. Good. O1A, O1B. Perfect. Okay, So that's it. That's logging the fight as complete. Done. Now, the tricky thing is we need to block enemy respawns. And this is going to be called when a room loads, which is on, we have an on room load somewhere. On room load. Block enemy respawns. So this will let us, counter. Manager, block enemy respawns. So when the room loads, we're gonna chew through the paths here. And then also we're gonna want to do something. 1/3 step of this process is allowing enemies to respawn once you get far enough away. All right, so for room fights in finished battles, for actor path in room fights dot get paths, default to empty string. Room key equals room fights dot get key. If room key is equal to the current room, then do this mess here, which is grab the actor at that path. So that would be grab the room node, grab the current scene, get node, actor path, and print what you find there. I'm gonna see if that works. So this is gonna be on room load. So we need to fight an enemy, leave the room and come back and see what prints out. Da, 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 da. Oh, we're fighting another one apparently. No, wait. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Da, 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 da. Okay, leave room, come back. Boom. It found them. It found them! Yes! Okay, so now all we have to do is, if you find them, then delete them. Get rid of them. They don't get to respawn. Boom. Unless we leave enough rooms. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? So we want to make sure that we check if the current room. All right, so let's have a cycle room respawn. That's gonna happen first, maybe second, I don't know. All right, so first, get the matching room fight for this scene. When we enter a new scene, go ahead and grab a new scene. Grab the fight for that scene. If we find it, then remove it and put it at the end of the list. That's got to be like dot. Is it dot erase? It is dot erase. Okay, remove it, but then append it to the end of the list. Simple enough. If we don't find it, create it. We've already seen how to do that. Okay. Then, after either of those things happen, if finishedbattles.size is greater than 2, then pop front. Remove the front element. I think that will work. Finished battles. All right. Then after the room loads, we will also print this information. See if it works. Here we go. Let's destroy this pig. Bum, 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 bum. Leave that pig. Destroy this pig. Dun, 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 dun. Leave this room. Confirm that. Okay, this one dies too, I guess. So that one's still there. That's good. This one is still gone. This one is still gone. This one should also still be gone. Good. Still gone. Good. But now, when we go one more room over, and then we come back, this one's still gone, this one's still gone, but this one should be back. Wait, first try, idiot. Not bad, not bad. That's it, that's the rule now. Incredible. Let's get rid of this magic number here. Number of rooms to remember. 2. That is it. That is it. Yeah, let's put that in the repo. Respawn blocking. Because we didn't add respawns per se. We've always had respawns, whether we wanted to or not. Now the enemies will not respawn in some occasions. That is super great. That went by so weirdly smoothly. Okay. Prevent respawn on room re-enter. Internal project name. I gotta make sure that it is not Dabbletails. Oh, they're home. Paper robot. So that's done. We just knocked off so much of the to-do list. I'm gonna leave you guys with some clips. I guess I'll go ahead and run the ad break earlier than usual, just so it won't be here when I get back. I don't know how long this is gonna take. Maybe up to 20 minutes. So enjoy some clips and mini games. I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Where is it? There it is. It's not the worst position.
Dobbs, look out!
No!
Oh god!
Sorry. Sorry.
Hold on.
Hang on. I got it. Oh, wait, hang on.
Hold on.
There we go.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Can you repair one?
What?
You cannot repair while you're in the boat. Oh, I guess you could get out, probably.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got a hole right here.
Just get out and push.
No, God! No! You're gonna kill me! I'm almost dead! I got so close to dying! My boat is gone! He took my boat! He took my boat!
Yeah, I've got 6 of mine back.
Yep.
Doesn't matter, they're not super useful. Alright. Just a heads up, Turtle, we're not safe. We need to get to the to land quickly.
Why?
Dragon's gonna fly in at us and oh!
Bro.
Did somebody? Oh.
Well,
Doing any kind of commentary. Who knows? Oh my gosh. Camp Horizon. I love this stage. All right, Mario Maker 4.0 update. All stages are replaced with this one. Yeah, this is basically hold right. Right here. Hold right, hold jump, and you got it. Huh. Don't even need the power-ups. You can just damage boost. Alright, cool. We got it. We got our sub 30. 27 and change. Fantastic level, Mario Maker fan. Probably one of my favorite levels of yours so far. Hey! Kip with the 2 months. Thanks, buddy.
I see why it's not working. It has something to do with this right here.
Yeah, you fixed it. Good.
Just figured that out, on my own.
Wow. I've just found a new power.
Just take things from my inventory.
Yeah.
Basically.
Basically.
What you gotta do.
Where did that come from? Good job. You've proven yourself worthy. Not what I wanted you to do. There we go. Alright. There we go. Simple as that. I'm already hard at work. With 1.7 out less than a week, I'm already hard at work on 1.8. Even though I have no ideas for new features yet. I did. I had to. It was the theme. So yeah, Dabble Worlds 1.7 available now for free at dabbleworlds.com. Enjoy it, play it. We're gonna have level contests soon with in-game prizes. All right, here we go, guys. Final Nigh of the night. Oh, yes! Let's go! Okay, I'm not going to pretend to be a hype Twitch guy. Oh, boy. Uh-oh, this might be bad. Wait, wait. Oh, it works! Ark, what's going on? Why is there a key door? Oh my god. Pixel, you are a wonderful person, and I... Al, what are you doing over there? Al? Buddy?
I'm just testing on my bowstring.
Oh, okay, okay. Be careful, you're gonna wear out the tension.
Oh, there's no city. We
We
checked
looked.
high and low, but I'll go down there.
I threw him a bone.
Come on, Warden, let's
Oh!
dig!
Oh my god, I thought you were gonna get me hit for a second.
I wanted to go punch him.
Yeah, he was ready. ready for you.
That was.
No.
Bubbles. 2. So.
Oh yeah, I guess we didn't get as much. Oh, got him.
Is that a new type of bug or something?
Tank.
Tank bug?
What's happened to tank bugs?
Weird.
It was a significant investment of time and effort. It's even the right Dobbs head proportions. The pixels are all there. Every last one, lovingly positioned. Trying not to catch that ceiling as much. Alright, that one's kind of free. That jump, so I don't need to be super worried about that one. Oh, that was much cleaner. There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
I need to.
I'm realizing what I should probably do is make myself a map.
This is going great.
This is a raid. They're killing themselves.
Oh no.
Okay, wait. I'm just gonna focus on what I can do.
Wow. I'm like the warden all over again.
Don't worry, I'm doing it. Out of 27, and there's no way I'm getting all of those, of course. I think that last I checked, only about 40 people have managed to. Okay. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Only about 40 people. Get ready to count it down. Here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. We're doing it. This is such a beautiful rocket. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I can see a lot better from this one. Oh wow.
You can really see the lava getting hanged.
Oh, the cloud barrier. There's our target over there. No, we're going the wrong way. Wow, you can really see the factory from up here.
Wait, where are they?
This special won't last long.
I'm gonna try my hardest.
No, there's some right here.
Available for a limited time.
Come on!
No!
Be free. Oh no! Oh no! He's a holographic circle bird. There he is. You see here it says he can tickle and lifage. Oh, that's fancy.
It's a tickling circle bird.
French.
He must be a French bird.
French.
Yeah, lag is such an issue with versus mode. Jump through here, jump over. There we go. Line it up, line it up. All right, we're back. You know, I never played Splatoon.
This is just.
It's fun.
It is. This is too much fun.
Hey, what level are you at? Experience-wise.
I don't know. How do I know?
Oh, like it's down in the bottom, above your inventory.
I don't have any.
Oh, okay. Just
I
checking.
recently died.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Ah! Did you move the water?
Uh.
Oh.
I mean, look, Turtle. There's no way I come out of this looking like the good guy.
Did you put it back?
Yes. Thank you, I guess. Aha, he's stuck. You did that to yourself, buddy. I made a mistake.
I would like to spin again.
What's he doing? I don't know what he's doing either. He's heading towards another bankrupt.
Yeah.
Yes! I'm gonna solve the puzzle!
All right, go ahead.
It's like you don't even want a gift!
He could have had first place. What did he do?
All right, here we go. All right, chat, I'm not gonna look. You have to direct me. Onward to the finish line. How we doing? We okay back there, everybody? I would love just a little itty-bitty easy fight.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Here, so I can have your smiling face on here also.
All right. Sounds good.
I'm gonna turn off.
Just gonna make sure that we got just the right amount of germ dove on the stream here. That's perfect right there. Oh yeah. Maybe just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. There it is. There it is.
I think I have sound. Yeah, I've got sound. That's okay. I fixed it.
Oh, I forgot Rover. Rover's in the back. There we go. Move him to the front there. All right, now we're set.
Window.
This is top tier content. It's your exactly. Hey! Don't jinx it. Nobody jinx it. Yes! Oh, wow. That's what it is. Then you can just kind of whoop. And then you just wait. Pow. Oh, we're gonna beat it. Bop. Drill down. Bop. Drill down. Oh, apparently you don't do it a third time. Oh yeah. And then the final thing is these buzzsaws. That's what. Yeah, I gotta show off my Curbskit impression because I've been working on it, and I think I've got it down now. You know, practicing in the mirror. It takes a bit, but I think I finally have captured. I think I've finally captured Curb's true essence. All right, here we go. Hey guys. It's me, Curbska. Oh! We are so back. Alright. Monitor turned on. Get the cord in just the right angle. Hello. So we did it, right? That was it. We got it working. Well, now what? Music pitch down on defeat. I would like to do this. I think this would be fun, but I'll need to have music turned on. How do we do that? We lerp the pitch. Lerp the pitch. So take this, and have a function you know, like a pitch down music. So that's going to be the current music. So I want the current music key, currently playing object. Okay, kind of like this. And when you play a new one, do we fix the scale? Well, we'll worry about it. We'll worry about it in a bit. All right. Take pitch scale, and over the course of duration seconds. Let's actually spell that out. Duration in seconds. Bring the pitch down by 24 half note. Wait, it's not half notes, is it? How does pitch scale work? You do a times equal. Well, it's music, so we're not going to be pitching it anyway. So let's just bring it down to 0.5. What is the pitch scale? Okay, 1 is the default. That's what I figured. So bring it down to half. So that's down 1 octave. Let's bring it down 2 octaves. And then after that, so let's do an await instead of doing it the right way. There's probably tons of times where I've just kind of like screwed up something by pasting something accidentally. Wait, duration, and then let's make sure we aren't referencing this by a global And then music dot pitch scale back to 1.0 at the end of it. Okay. Game over. Game over. Nope. Game over, no spaces. Yes, actually. Fade to game over. Battle manager. Boom. Right there. Okay. On lose fight. Right here. Perfect. We're going to do audio handler dot pitch down music over 2 seconds. Find that. And since that's an action, that does mean we need to return true. Which means, yeah, the await won't work properly, will it? Is there a tween callback that we can use? I'm gonna try this. That might work. That might work. Let's get a game over. Let's see if we can get a game over. All right. To be a tester. You will be contacted. My people will contact your people. Game over. That didn't quite work. That didn't quite work as I was hoping it would, because I need to return true at the end of it. So I got stuck on that step. Try again. But that was the idea, is that it will... Maybe a gamer. Okay, so you get hit. Ow! And the music is still good. Okay, perfect. That's all I needed to check. Music still works. I think I would like for this to last a little bit longer before we fade out. I mean, that's the start of it. Okay, done. On-screen enemy info beyond just name. That's much later because that is pending. Let's say waiting on enemy resistances. We don't need much more information on screen when you're about to hit an enemy until they can resist status effects. And then if you have tattled the enemy, you'll want to know, like, oh, they have a resistance of 2 to this status effect or something. Every game on Philips CDI. Printer paper area names. Okay. So this is a little cute thing. Do I even have the file? I thought that would be cute, is to have little perforated paper, like the old perforated printer paper. But I was worried that that kind of breaks the theming a little bit. It's not quite right. It's close. It's like everything's very gear powered and steampunk, so why am I doing computer paper? You know? It's like, it's not quite the right style. Oh, I mean, Al, I think I'd have to go with the unlimited games. Unlimited games, but no games, I think is the way to go. Well, yeah, but unlimited games, so, you know. Category on the battle wheel. How does this work? Do I need to bring up Paper Mario to check how this system works? I don't have my copy of, I don't have my Switch up here. I don't know. It was a little warm today, but it was warm yesterday. Oh, it will be hot this week, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we're in for a week. I mean, shut off from internet when people use those storage cards. I saw some headlines. Oh, 1 second. I think, okay, I wasn't in, huh? Oh, I see. I saw some headlines because, you know, the internet can't help but just throw headlines at you and look at me, which I hate. I don't want to be constantly bombarded with information like that. But it's really hard to avoid it if you go to any website ever. You have to be very, very particular to avoid algorithmic overload. Like on Twitch, I specifically do not go to the Twitch homepage. I go to my following page. But anyway, I did see some headline, and I did not bother reading the article or even the entire headline because I'm not interested. There seemed to be information about some kind of third-party cartridge or something, which put me in mind of like trying to sideload stuff or something. I don't know. So I'm not sure. Was it flash carts? Yeah, I don't know then. Okay, category per character on Battle Wheel. Forever. It's true. What do you think is the worst thing that Nintendo could do where they were still pretty much like, yeah, but you know, I want to play the new Mario? What is the worst thing they could do but still kind of get away with it? You know, maybe everybody's a little bit more uncomfortable playing Mario, but they're still gonna get the new 3D Mario whenever they announce it. They're like, yeah, okay, well, I gotta get Super Mario Department Store 3D. It's like if Miyamoto just like stabbed a man. I don't think that's even close. I think people would still be like, yeah, but he's not really involved in Mario. Doesn't really. He's, you know, yeah. Hi, Winter Beast. If Miyamoto stabbed a man, people would still buy the new Mario. They wouldn't even hesitate. It's just crazy. Well, so I guess the idea is like, if that is a feature of the Switch is having data on a storage card, then presumably Nintendo will fix that issue where it is falsely flagging their Switch as doing naughty piracy things. What do I need? What do I need? I want to know how this works. Okay, here's my thoughts on the wheel of options. We can turn the music back down on the game audio. I don't know, I keep hearing on GermDove stream that it's like an $800 paperweight. 900 maybe. Okay, so here's the idea. Here's the thing. Here's the question. You go to tactics and defend. And meanwhile, Cat uses an item. Okay, so now, when the next turn rolls around, it's good, Bubbles. When the next turn rolls around, Dabble, I believe, should still have tactics selected. Like, that should still be pulled up. And then when Cat's turn rolls around, she should still have items? Or should it be... It can't be shared. It can't be shared because Cat doesn't have special as an option. So it's got to be every character gets their own memory. Furthermore, when I cancel out of a submenu, I should go back to the same category I already had selected. Let's start with that. Let's start with that bit. So that's going to be our combat main menu. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's going to be battle menu. Battle menus. New button. New button. So when you go to specials. Yeah. When you win. This is because, like, okay, I haven't timed it yet, but I did create an option in my little debug screen. And I'll show you what this looks like because it's because people who are going to be doing testing will need to know about this. And I'll make a document explaining all this. I have a little debug key, F10, that brings up a little bit of information in the corner, including how long the current session is and how long you have spent in battles total. And the idea is that I want to know, not from like a improving the game or anything, but just purely out of curiosity, when I do a full playthrough of Chapter 1, what percentage of time is spent in battles? I think maybe that's useful. Maybe. But yeah, a lot of the game is going to be spent in battles, so those menus better work. Those menus better be snappy and easy to navigate. I just love data. I just love knowing a thing. Alright. Not that. Player action. Player attack menu. There's like a cancel. callback. Selection made. How does the canceling work here? Cancel callback. When you instantiate a menu. When you instantiate a menu, we call back to what happens. So if you open up the tactics menu, then I tell it, bring up the action menu for that player if you cancel. So we need to adjust this somehow. Okay, what we need is that player action menu needs to have a selected index property. Defaults to 0. Make sure that's not used anywhere. It's not. Menu instance instantiates a menu. Current menu, menu instance, menu scene instantiate. Yep. Main menu, instantiate this guy, which is of type menu. Ooh, and it's got the looping item, so I don't know if this will actually work or not, but we're gonna find out. But what we're interested in is like a selected current select index on the menu object. All right, so what happens if menu instance dot current select index is always 1 when we start a battle? What does that do? Seems to be doing nothing. Seems to be doing a whole lot of nothing. Why is that? Ah, because if not initialized. Huh. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Why would we need to do this? Why would we need to set current select index to 0 when that's the default right here? I'm gonna comment this out and see what happens. Okay, so we're seeing if this works. Okay, I'm on yeah, okay, that's what I was afraid of. This menu is so special that it's going to require special handling to get it to work properly if menu item 1 is selected. Because even though it is selected, it's not rotated to the correct position. How do we do that? How do we do that? On after select, no. On selection changed, yes. Current select index, no wrap. That's the one. Combat menu, base menu, base menu. Okay, this might do it. Maybe. We're gonna find out. I don't want to see attack selected. Attack is selected. Okay, so that wasn't it. What if I press up and down? What's that do? Go down. Nope. Still off by 1 here. And selection changed. Handle direction input. What's doing the rotation on on the combat main menu. I thought it was this. If the looping menu items setup, that's going to be our problem. So perhaps it would make more sense to force a selection change. Does that make more sense? Maybe, maybe. So basically call oh no, because that's what changes the current index here on the base menu. And that's in the base process. Combat main menu does use that information. But then target rotation. What is target rotation? Where's that getting set? Boom, right here. So that would seem like once we get that. All right, how about this? Just print that. Print that information. See if there's something screwy. Hey, Yoshi. I did a skin, and it's in the game already. It's this guy right here. He's in the he's in Starground. Dabble made it to Starground. The crossover event of the year. No, that information is correct. I don't think I've redeemed a hat. How much is a hat now? Okay, I can't quite afford it. Dang it. I'll have to lurk more. Didn't I have a redeem? No. I did the sprite work. I don't know if he used my exact sprites or if he just did them from scratch. It's been a while. But I did a draw over of the default character. Not that Dabble, Mac. Different Dabble. They happen to be named the same thing, which is very confusing. Oh, it's getting hot up here. Okay, so this information is correct. And this is based on what? On the gears rotation? Which is based on target rotation. So let's print that. Print target rotation. Let's figure that one out. Okay, bye! Thank you for your cooperation. 0.60. No, target rotation appears correct. So... some kind of initialization that has to be based on... No. Not that. What's 2D container? It's probably fine. All right, dumb idea. All right, this is silly, but it'll help us. Battle menus. All right, first default. What does it look like? Ain't that the truth, Willow? Okay, ball is on attack. Put it back. Now where is ball? Ball's up here on special. So that's the issue right here. Yeah, so that's attack. The ball is the attack one. So the icons are off by 1 for some reason. It's the icons. And the icons exist somewhere. Remote, battle, battle manager, menus, combat main menu. It's the 2D container, right? Let's toggle that. Visibility, yes. Okay, good, great. So it is the 2D container objects. That's for adding the items. That's for messing with the colors. So it's the looping menu items. Cool. So those get added. And I assume parented to base menu items. Well, that's just a list. Where are we actually adding child? We're just adding it to the 2D container. Okay, so we're not doing anything with the hotspot. Where does the hotspot come in? Hotspot doesn't come in. What? Really? Hotspots doesn't come in at all? We didn't end up using that? We just rolled our own. Okay. All right. By the volcano. We unproject the position of X, Y. Makes sense. What is X and Y here? The theta we're interested in is actual rotation. Maybe actual rotation needs to be affected as well. Main gear dot rotation dot no, that's set to target rotation. Okay, well that's not the problem then. Target rotation we've already determined is correct. So based on that, it feels like menu item theta is the one that is wrong, which would mean menu item index is wrong. That doesn't make any sense. It's a hotspot. Because you see. All right, let's print. Let's see if this is what's weird. I don't think this is what's weird. Theta offset is basically 0. Wait, what? 0, huh? It's actual rotation. 0.6. because target rotation. Thank you for the follow. All follows are anonymous. Please enjoy the lizard party. Because here they come, ladies and gentlemen. The marching lizards. Alright, so why is this? Why are you the way you are? More lizards? More lizards? As if there weren't already enough. Are you serious? Triple lizard. Thank you also for the follow. Please enjoy all these lizards that are going by while I track down this gear tomfoolery. Target rotation. The annoying thing is everything works fine until I start to do something, try to do something fancy with it. Could you make the lizards dance? How would we make? They're already kind of shimmying as they go, right? They're doing a little shimmy, shimmy. All right, so right now we're looking at 0.6 radians, which that, yeah, 1/10. That makes sense. That's, yeah, 1/10 of phi. Phi? Tau? I don't remember. 2 pi. A fifth of a pi. Still in the level we put him. He is, but that level's not accessible yet. There's no entrance to it. That's the infinite challenge mode, but there's no way in because it's really not polished enough yet. He's trapped forever. No, he can travel infinitely, but he can't get everywhere. Now there's a puzzler for you. Infinite travel, but he can't get here. Actual rotation is what this is based off of. Okay, let's add just like a little if block here. If menu item index equals 0, print menu item theta. Okay, 2.5. So now stop. Change this. Okay, it was 2.5. Infinite lizards, but no lizards. And now it's still 2.5. Well, see, there's your problem right there. One of these should definitely be different somehow. I would expect the two to be different, but they are coming back with the same value for menu item theta. Or is it theta offset I expect to be different, perhaps? Theta offset right now is 0. Maybe theta offset's the one that should be different. Refresh. Let's see that again. That's why they call him Toeless Joe. Okay, right now it's 0. Refresh. And now it comes back with... Oh, it starts with a value and then rolls into 0. That's weird. It's actually quite weird. Why would it do that? Why would theta offset? That's based on rotation, which is lerping from our gear rotation. I think our target rotation must be wrong or something, right? Actual rotation. Okay, no, that's probably fine. It gets there eventually. Oh, it's super wonky. It's super wonky, Willow. Target rotation. I feel like target rotation should be 1/10 of the way across the circle. And it is. It is. I want to see this gear spinning, but it's not spinning. All right, well then. Slow this down. Slow this rotation down. Speed it up a bit. Speed it up a bit more. Okay, so it's starting at the correct value, but then it's lerping to the wrong value. It seems that target rotation is incorrect. Yeah, it starts at the third option, but then it's curving back to 0. So target rotation must be our problem. So that's based on current select index no wrap, which I believe is 3. It is in fact 3. So why are we sliding back around here? There's some discrepancy. There is some discrepancy. So target rotation is non-zero. Yeah. Oh dear, oh dear. We've really gone and made a mess of things. Target rotation. Right, we're lerping, we're starting at the right value. Main gear rotation X seems like it's beginning at the correct value. And then slurping around to the incorrect one. I wonder, wait, maybe it's not the processing. Maybe it's this initial stuff, this no wrap. Is this being called at a weird time? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Hang on. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Have it. Bow 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 bow. No, we're still wrong. Oh, jeez. Ah! Fern's here. Welcome in, Fern. Thank you for the raid. Come on in. Come on. Hi, everybody. I'm Dobbs, and I'm making a mess of things. Well, regardless, I appreciate the raid, Fern. Get on, get some post-stream rest. Thank you again. I really appreciate it. I'll take good care of your chatters. Don't worry. Chat. You're all under my watch now. Come. A silly little guy. I'm a bit of a Yeah. I guess you got it. I don't need to expand on that. For everyone who doesn't know, I'm Dobbs, and I'm working on a Paper Mario style game, and it's almost demo ready. Ignore this set dressing. This is for when we load directly into the battle scene. It doesn't know what appropriate set dressing to use. Turtle, you're gonna have to get used to it. Turtle, I can't wait for you to play the demo of my game, Paper Robot, because I think you're really gonna find something to like. I think everyone's gonna find something to like. Tonight's mission, should we choose to accept it, I want to make the menus better in that I want it to be that when I select an item in the menu and then I cancel, it still has the same thing highlighted that we just went to. That's good, Turtle. I'm going out of my way to avoid showing a lot of stuff on stream, so, you know. Oh, that's a good emote. That's a good emote. Snails just want to say hello. So I don't know why, but I got it in my head that I needed the menu selection to be a big gear, and now I'm paying the price for that. So options here. On selection changed. Thank you for the follow. All follows are anonymous. Did it say ad started? There shouldn't be an ad. No, okay. I don't know. I got a pop-up about ads. It's not time. There should be 15 minutes left. Dobbs W hi. What is the? What do you mean? Turtle, you missed the whole thing. You missed all of the... Do you remember how suddenly everything was lizards, Turtle? It was kind of like that on a smaller scale. Well, that's our new original character, Mart. Willow is the drama. Always Willow being the drama. Current select index. No, this is combat menu. We don't care about combat menu. We care about combat main menu. No, not Bart. Mart. It's Mart. You're thinking of Al's OC, Bart. So it looks like... Is this the only place this is getting set? It is. The only place we're adjusting this is right here. That's it. That's the only place. Which means its initial value is correct of 0. So let's just print this. So this is for... All right, so apparently this is not the answer. All right, so when we have selected, when we're trying to fast forward to index 3, boom, it is starting at 0 and then rotating to the correct value. That looks good. That's what I would expect to happen. But why is this here? This one shouldn't be here. This one should be elsewhere. Just got finished watching the Minecraft movie again. Still just as delighted. Oh, that's wonderful, Turtle. A little delight goes a long way. Oh, that was the soundtrack. Start it up again. All right, so let's do a Lava Chicken t-shirt. Merchandising. So the problem is, to me, it seems, the problem is that the target rotation is bringing it back to 0 somehow. So if we do this, go to target rotation, run that. Main gear dot rotation is pulling into the station. No, 1.8 is where it's heading. Yep, 1.8 is where it's heading. That seems right. That really seems like that's correct. How could that not be right? Menu item theta is based on the menu item index. Okay, so let's menu item index 0. Item index 0 should be attack. And if I adjust the rotation, then attack should show up somewhere else. We need to check the normals. We do not need to check any normals, but that's a good offer. You're so glad you did. Man, I still haven't even seen the Mario movie. I'm so behind. Jack Black as Zelda. Well, he has to be basically the tour guide to Hyrule, right? For that mechanic to work. Okay, I will accept Jack Black as the hero of time. If we can get Kyle Gass as Navi. There's something there. There's something there. Not a Jack Black fan personally. That's fair. That's fair. He's a bit one trick. It's a good trick. It's a good trick. He can sing the ocarina songs. He would, wouldn't he? Wait. Hear me out. Hear me out. Link played by Adam Sandler. I'm thinking of dumb improvisational song. He is. I don't think I enjoy his movies or anything. He would. He would sing along to the ocarina music. Looking for my ocarina. I'm looking for my ocarina. What is wrong with this? Why is this? That doesn't come up a lot in Zelda. It's about time. Main gear. Like we're pulling the rotation. This is our angle right here. This is the one that things are screwy. Things are screwy here. Menu item theta should be the same. Should be the same regardless. I don't see a way it could be different. 2.5. We change it, we rerun, it should still be 2.5. Oh, there you go. And it is coming back as 2.5. Yeah, okay. So that is still exactly what I expect it to be. Its theta offset somehow is just wrong. It's just wrong. That's a good question, Willow. When indeed? When indeed? All right, so let's make this instant. Okay, so it's instant. If we are selecting item 3, then what do we get? He's stalling, he is. So right now this is wrong, because we should have index item 3 selected, but we're at index item 0 displayed. And in this instance, we are seeing menu item theta of 2.5. Change this to 0. Oh, you know what? I can just, what can I do? E. Boom. There we go. Okay. Change it to 0, and now it's 1.8. So it changed. That's good, though. That's expected. Menu item theta should be different. Theta offset, then, should not. 0. Wait, change this to 3. 0. 0. Wait, what? All right, give me this value then. We have a total of 2.5 for the X value here. Change that. Ad's coming up in 5 minutes. 2.5. 1.8. That is different. So why does it look the same? Wait, why does it look the same then? The values are definitely different. Okay. Print the menu item. Menu item is a node to, well, yeah, okay. Menu item. Dot get child, dot get child 0 is a sprite 2D. Sprite 2D. Okay, I'm in the wrong spot then. What is this adding? What is a looping menu item object? It's a menu item instance, which is what? Combat menu item dot instantiate. Oh, wait. No. Okay. It is one of these. Oh, main menu item is a special thing. Okay. So get the sprite and then get the label under that sprite. All right. Okay, and then get the text. Okay. Attack. It says that item 0, have a good night, Al. Get some good rest. Item sub 0 is attack. Well, that's good that it's attack. So that's not the difference here. So we have the attack item. It's being placed in a different location. Print Y. 0.9. I mean, that's fine. It's just the theta. This is just the theta. Give me the degrees. All right, 144 degrees. That seems about right. $108 degrees. Difference of 36 degrees. Difference of 36 degrees. 36 degrees. 36 degrees. Oh, perfect, Willow. That'll probably come in handy. Okay, 108. 140. 144. Oh. Oh. That's why. It's because Cat doesn't have the same number of options. So it's not changing. Well, shoot. All right, hold on. Let's temporarily add a or true here. So the Cat can get the same list of options. Okay, so now we have 144. 144 across the board. Shoot. 144. I change this to 0. And we still have 144. Okay, there's problem. We have problem again. Good. I had lost the problem for a bit, and I got very confused. It's like, it is coming back different. That's great. Menu item theta. I can't imagine this being different at all. 144. Still 144. And theta offset's going to be the same too, isn't it? Zero and 0. Okay, so yeah. We're expecting theta offset to be different, but it's not coming back as different for some reason. It's a big shoot. Okay, actual rotation is 0. Now it's 0.6, it says. Okay, so that means that actual rotation appears to be correct for this change. And so is it just target rotation that is wrong? Wait, no, well, no, hang on. Target rotation should be... Okay, 0.6 is our target rotation. Target rotation is 0.6 because I want to be selecting index 1. How is this supposed to work? I gotta remember how... it's been a long time. Like, we made this, like, last summer. Target rotation... Should I get... No. Because the problem is specific to my code. You cannot Google, how did Dobbs write this thing to work because Google will not know because it's not written online anywhere. I never want people to Google for me. I am a professional Googler. That is basically my job at work. I understand, you want to be helpful, and it's okay. You just have to watch and wait. You don't even have to do that. This is fine. We're getting close to the end of stream. Who did we raid last? We raided Photon last, didn't we? Gotta be thinking about raid. Target rotation. Why are we looking at the offset? Like how much off it is rotated. That doesn't make any sense to me. That's fine. As we rotate, it does turn, so that's good. For the offset, though. Theta offset. Menu item theta is based on the index, and then we take a tenth of the pie, tenth of the circle. So that's fine. But then we offset it by how it is rotated. Why then do we subtract target rotation? Won't theta offset? Hang on. Hang on. I think I'm starting to get some understanding here. No, I'm not. Am I? That's target rotation is changing. Theta offset. What happens to theta offset as we turn? It stays at about 0. Menu item theta for each item. Are we actually changing the looping menu items around? We are, aren't we? Yep. We're actually moving the items in this list. We're moving the first item to the end of the list every time we rotate. Oh, man. That's why. That's why. So we need to run on selection changed on startup. Okay. I in current select index, run that. Okay, does that work? I might have found the... I get why it works that way, but gosh, that sure did make it a lot harder to debug. Remember, like, last week, we had some feature that was like, bam, done. There it is. It's working now. No, it's not. Well, yes, it is. No, it's not. We need to flip this, I think. That might do it. I think we got it. I think we found the issue. Right. That's gonna fail. It's either gonna be GFE or small. Why is item container null? Okay, I think we're close here. Zero. No, we're reversed. We are reversed. And this is something really screwy going on here. Item container, which is the VBox container of the thing. Oh geez, I might have screwed something up. Okay, so this is fine. And it turns out that positive was correct here. Okay, this is why we've got GitHub here. So we can check and see what we screwed up. Oh, that used to have a theta offset here? Did it? Apparently. Okay, there we go. So the only thing that's changed in that is that. Do I need current select index 0 there? Did that break? Hilariously, maybe. So if that is it, then we need to go to base menu and reallow this. Could it, is that it? Oh, and gosh, don't forget this. Cat is not allowed to do special moves. Get that out of here. No cat. That's fine. Audio handler, that's fine. That's super weird. I think I might have changed something in a scene. No, I didn't. Everything looks fine. Why can we not find item container here on combat menu? Clip, scroll container, VBox container. It exists! It definitely exists. Instantiate menu, player action menu, dot bind. Oh, we're calling in on selection changed too early. That's the new thing that we've added in that we shouldn't have added in. All right, well that's fair. Okay. Good, that's working again. Next change. What if I say that you have to start by selecting item 1? No. Base menu. Take this out. Item 1 is selected. Item 1 is selected. Yay! Okay. Jeez. All right. All that just to make sure that we can actually initialize this wheel to anything other than the first item. But we did it. Lock that in. Lock that in GitHub. So that we can roll back to this moment easily if we need to. Unbelievable. So now the idea is that player action menu can now be called with specific thingy boppers. How are we going to do that? How are we going to do that? I don't really want to just do 0 to 1 to 2 to 3, but it would work if I just do this. 0. 1. 2 for tactics, and then specials gets 3. Okay, that might get us most of the way to what we want to have. Let's try it. All I want is that when I cancel out of the item menu, it highlights the item menu again. Oh, wait, we're good, we're good. It's actually very simple. It's very simple. Menu, instantiate menu. This right here. Boom, boom. Done. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Okay. Attack. Undo. Item. Undo. Yeah, we got it. Tactics. Undo. Special. Undo. Oh, thank goodness. We did it. We did it. Okay, that's not the complete feature, but that's a start. That is, we can cancel out of a menu and go back to the same item we had selected. The next phase, the next major feature that I'm going to add for that is that it will also remember between turns. So we'll see how that goes. And actually, I think I have a much better way of doing it that doesn't involve specifically selecting these values. We're going to store it somewhere. Maybe to the unit even. That maybe is a little silly, but it would make sense. Because that way, Dabble gets his menu that it remembers, and Kat gets her own menu that she remembers. And so every time you make a selection, we store it to the unit. And then whenever this function gets called, we grab it from the unit. And that's it. I might do that right after stream. Let's see. GFE cannot talk to us because he is in the middle of a race. It is Inimizer. He's an hour 47 in. Possibly plus a delay. Small, however, can talk to us as soon as he comes back to his keyboard. Yeah, we just rated Photon last stream, I think. We've got to spread the love a little bit. No, but then again, Photon is fun. What a tough decision. And D is on. You know what? Let's send a raid over to GFE. I haven't raided him in ages. He can't even talk to us tonight, but he's got his race going on. It's Link to the Past. It's Enemizer randomizer, which means not only are the treasure chests shuffled, the enemies are shuffled. And also there's probably a lot of other zany rules in play as well. So, if you're into that sort of thing, maybe you'll enjoy it. Next stream will be Sunday. We're gonna actually roll back the frequency of dev streams coming up soon, based on where we are now. Because it's almost time for the demo. The internal demo. And then the public demo after that. And then the really public demo after that. Have a good night, everybody. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye.